but specifically C-section. Big granny underwear. Support the mamas. Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I wanted to do like one of those, what are they called? Mukbang, whatever, where you eat and you talk. I just can't. I can't eat and talk. I have to focus on one. Let me eat and then we can talk. It's a lot better. All right, so hi guys, how you doing, moms? As you already know, my channel I've been working on shifting it to become more mom focused. So I'm also trying to be more focused on creating content for you guys. I've been wanting to film this video for a while. As you guys may know, I have a daughter and she is going to be a year and a half. That's so crazy to say. Like how am I gonna have a 2-year-old in half a year? But we are. So I was walking my dog earlier and I was thinking that somewhere in my notes on my phone, I wrote down all these video ideas that I had. So I went back to it and this one came back up and I said, you know what, I'm just going to film this right now and share what I have experienced with it. It's a little bit later, but in a way it's a good thing because I was able to think back at everything that I wish I had with me after giving birth via C-section. I did have a sort of like an emergency C-section and I can tell that story later another time. If you watch this video and you want to see a video of my birth story, I can totally share that. Just hit the like so I can see kind of what you guys are, the engagement to see what you guys want to see. After giving birth, there was some things I wish I had after having my baby. So coming home, I don't feel like I was one of those first-time moms that was anal about wanting everything perfect and totally over-prepared before giving birth. I feel like I was more chilled, more laid back to just tell you that the day before she was coming, my baby girl, my sister came over and both sisters and were helping me get my house together, her room. That was just a little glimpse of me not being over prepared. I was super excited to meet her, but I wasn't, I don't know, like nesting kicked in at some point, but not 100. You know what I mean? Maybe some of you don't know what I mean because I've seen quite some videos and some moms are great, good job. But I wasn't there. So here I am going to share with you because I know some that are mom-to-bees, or if you are just looking to know what you wish you had when baby came, here I'm going to tell you. And this is this can work for any birth, delivery, but specifically C-section. So a few things I wish I had. 1, nursing bras. I have been exclusively breastfeeding, first time breastfeeding, and you just want to have good bras. You want to have the kind that are just really comfy, just plain material, but you also want to have really supportive bras because your weight is all on your chest. So yeah, you really need the support the mamas. So I really wish I had really good ones, and I was decent on the simple ones, but my husband still had to go out and buy me the simple ones. And then later on, as I kept going and was going out more, I bought better supportive bras, but that's something to consider, good quality supportive nursing bras. Another thing I wish I had was big granny underwear. Again, my husband rushed my mom when she was going to come see me, went and got me underwear, and my husband also rushed to the store when we arrived at home and bought me all the stuff that I needed. So that would have been a good trip to save time on, just having it all ready. But I ended up getting like large, I think even X large underwear. Some people like to have them tighter in the waist area just to give them that support, but in my opinion, I felt like because I had a C-section and it hurt, I needed something more loose in the area. Then later on, I needed the more pressure to support me. I would have liked to have nursing pads. Nursing pads, I had the reusable ones and I also had the disposable ones. And the ones that my husband got me for reusable, I really liked, but they also like kind of left this like lint on your boob when your boob dried up or the milk. So I didn't like that because I had to definitely make sure that there was nothing there for when baby would latch on. So I really like the disposable ones because, you know, you put it on, take it off and throw it away. So nursing pads, got some. Another thing I wish I would have had would have been an extra robe or even some cute ones. I had one robe that my in-laws gave me one Christmas. Maybe it was the Christmas prior or something. It was like a blue one. It was nice, but it wasn't like cute and aesthetically pleasing. And I would recommend possibly having, I mean, depending on your home, the weather, temperature. Mine was warm. I also had her in March, so it worked perfect. I think it would be nice to have like a thicker one and a thinner one, a silkier one, you know what I mean? And having them cute because you're in it all day, at least I was. And if you want to take a selfie with your baby or whatever, you know, it'd be nice to have a cute robe. I don't know if you're like that. But I had just some like cute selfies with my baby with a not so cute robe. You know what I mean? I also wish I would have had nursing shirts, blouses, in general, like some sort of staple wardrobe because when I went out, I couldn't wear any dresses and that really sucked because then summer came along and then there was church, so I couldn't wear any of that. But simply even having some nice shirts in the beginning that are nursing friendly, especially that have like specifically nursing, at least for the beginning, so that you're feeling comfortable if you're a first-time mom, first-time breastfeeding mom. That I think would be really, really helpful. It helped me. Now I just like wear whatever shirt. But I definitely think that in the beginning, it's essential. I feel like it's important to maybe invest in a few outfits. I remember I had one shirt that my sister gave me when she was breastfeeding her babies, and it was so old. It was even ugly afterwards, and I had that in most of my pictures because I loved how it was easy access. Get a few blouses. Amazon has a good option. They aren't super cute ones, but there's some decent ones. If you find a cute one, snag on it. Another thing I wish I had was like a faja, a binder to support your waist area. They gave me one in the hospital, but it wasn't like it helped, but it wasn't. I wish I would have like a different option, you know what I mean? Because I had a C-section. Every time I would sit down, it would like the end of it or at somewhere in the bottom of the binder would like dig into my C-section and that would hurt. So I avoided using it for a while in the beginning, and they recommend to use almost right away, but I didn't. I used it more when I would stand up or walk my dog, but to be honest, it didn't feel that great. So I wish I would have had a better binder, a better faja. Another thing I wish I had in my room, because again, I keep saying this, but I had a C-section and we lived in a 2-story apartment. It's recommended to walk to get moving, get a little exercise, but it's not recommended to go up and down the stairs, at least for a little while. For a little while, I was trapped upstairs in my room, or just upstairs. And if I came down, then I was just kind of stuck downstairs. So I tried not to go up and down too much. So it would have been nice to have in the beginning like a little refrigerator in my room so that I could just easy access if I was like hungry or thirsty or whatever, because I'm breastfeeding. I needed to have those calories in me. So it would have just been easier to have that there than keep yelling at my husband or someone to bring me something. Especially like at night, because you get hungry at night. This one's an interesting one. I put down a shower chair. And not necessarily a shower chair, but more like something I could have sat on in the shower. Because when I had to shower, due to my C-section, it hurt so bad, especially to stand for a long time. And personally, I could not shower myself. So my husband had to shower me. And the first time I had to shower at home when I came from the hospital, because I did not shower in the hospital, I was not risking hurting over there. It hurt a lot. So I think if I was able to sit down it probably would have helped some. Or even the next few showers, I would be able to do it myself. So maybe just having something where you can sit down in the shower. If you have a C-section or if you had a traumatic delivery, I think would be very helpful. Then I wrote down a few things to consider. One is a handle installed by bedside to help you get up. I've seen those where you can like attach it to your wall and it just assists you to sit up. It's more like focused for like the elderly, but what helped me a ton was the fact that I have a remote bed that comes up and down. I know one of my friends recommended sleeping on the couch because it'll just help you get up better, but I could not. And I already had a remote bed prior to pregnancy. It's just what we had, a little luxury when we got married that we decided to get. So it actually came in clutch, super handy. Because of my C-section, I would just bring it up, bring it down. When my husband would be totally passed out or something, or for whatever reason I didn't want to bring it up, there was like a side of my wall that ended, and I would just grip on there and kind of like lift myself up. But I realized, hey, if we had one of those installed, that would be really helpful. So those are just a few things that I wish I would have taken the time to, I don't know, maybe look into, or just to be more prepared. Some things are inevitable and you learn first time, second time around, but these are the things that I wish I would have had after having a baby. Everything, I'm not saying there was nothing else that was missing, because I'm sure there's a few things that I probably can't remember. But for the most part, these were the things that I really do wish I would have had after having my baby via C-section. Yeah, I think I hit all the points. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more mom videos, let me know. Feel free to give me some ideas in the comment section below. I am trying to focus more on making mom videos, and there's a few lifestyle here and there, so I'll see you guys later.